Hey guys, Dean of Games here, and the Jetson theme is playing. That is super annoying. It's on my phone. My wife set that because I never heard those things before, and I don't know, it's pretty loud. Okay, anyway, Survive, Escape from Atlantis. This being the 30th anniversary edition. Really was looking forward to this one. I think it's one that I can play with my daughter, who is 12, and my 3 boys. Now, I'm going to probably get the expansion kit to allow 5 or 6 players, since this one currently only allows 4. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get that. And I saw that, I think it was like $13, you get all the expansions. So I'll probably pick up all of them while I'm at it. I think they'll probably all fit in this box from what I can tell about them. So anyway, this essentially, if you're not familiar with this game, and probably a lot of you are, but for those of you who are not, the idea behind it is that you are on the island of Atlantis, and it is sinking. A volcano has exploded at one point, causing the island to start to sink. There's also a volcano on the island, which, if it explodes again, will kill everybody unless you get to a safe spot. There's 4 safe spots. I believe it's 4. Pardon me. So the board looks like this when you set it up. These tiles are randomly placed, and as they sink, you turn them over. I believe every turn you have to turn over a tile, or possibly more. And when you turn over a tile, whatever's under that tile then appears, whether that be a whale, or a shark, or a sea monster. Those are the 3 that are in this game. Or possibly something else. Something that could help you, that might help you to avoid a sea monster or a shark. So let's take a look here at the contents that we get here. You're going to get the game board. It's big. 40 terrain tiles, 40 explorer tokens, 5 sea serpent tokens, 6 shark tokens, 5 whale tokens, 12 ship tokens, 1 creature dice or die, and 1 rule book. It takes between 45 and 60 minutes, as you can see right here. It is for ages 8 and up, so it's a good family game, and from 2 to 4 people can play this. Yeah, it's not a single player game, but you can have up to 4. And I'm going to get the expansion, like I said, that allow 5 or 6, because I think I can see easily playing this with more people. I love the mechanics of it. Love the idea of it. What happens is each person has a colored survivors, I guess we'll call them for now. I think they call them explorers here. Each person has a series of those. I think about 10 of them, since there's 40 here. And the idea is each one is worth a different amount of points. The idea being that some of these folks might be more important than others. Some might be political people, or famous people, or scientists, or something good, something that's important. And so you want to save those people if you can. So you can look at them one time as you're placing them onto the board, but then you can't look at them again until the end of the game. The idea, of course, is to get to one of these 4 island spots in the corners of the board. You can barely see that one, and then this one down here. There's boats that take you there. However, the die is to move the monsters, and when you roll, say, a whale, then you have to move, you as the player gets to move a whale in a direction. And some of the creatures move more than one space, some move one space. Generally, people can move, I think it's 3 spaces on land, but in the water only 1. So it's not that easy to get from, say, here to here, particularly when you might have sharks in the water, sea monsters, and whales. Sea monsters trash everything in their path, so if you come in contact with a sea monster, you are dead. Sharks, of course, if you're in the water. Someone needs to get that. Rosie needs to get that doorbell. Yeah, if a shark's in the water, it will eat you, but not if you're in a boat. And a whale will capsize the boat, put you into the water. So there's a lot of different strategies here that are going on, and I'm really looking forward to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plastic off of this, I think. My trusty nail. to start this, I think. Let's see. I like to try to keep my stuff as nice as I can. And this is an awkward position to be in. I've got this camera on a tripod, so I might be hitting a little bit here. Okay, I managed to get that started, I think. Not too much problem. I'll pick this up and peel the plastic off, sort of off camera a little bit here. It's just easier to get at it, I think. Yeah, it'll be easier to get at it this way. I say this all the time, but boxes for board games and such have gotten so much nicer in recent years than they used to be. It used to be that a box, wore down pretty quickly. They seem to be making them better than before. This one is okay. I've seen better made boxes than this one. Ones that feel almost vinyl-y. Does that make sense? Like textured. This one does not have that feeling, but still feels quality. Of course, everything's made in China, and this is no exception. The box is pretty sturdy, though. I'll give it credit for that. So what do you get here? You get advertisement for their other game, Space Attack, which I heard was okay, but I think this is better. Double-sided game board, fighter ships, laser turrets, new tile abilities, four tile thicknesses, new alien creature powers. Probably a good game. And then something that, if you like hearts and spades, you will love diamonds. I don't know what that is. The game rules for Survive, not too awfully thick, which is probably a good thing. Like the colorfulness of them. Simple. Simple is usually better. Yeah, it's just like it's going to be fairly basic. And this summarizes the different types of tiles that you might flip. The green ones, I believe, are bad. Believe it or not, and the red ones are good. Usually you think the other way around. Clearly that one ends the game. Not good. Whirlpool, which sucks everything that's in it or adjacent to it, I think, into it and kills them all. This would be what? Read what this is. Take a ship token that has been set aside and place it on the sea space that had been occupied by the terrain tile. Okay, that just turns it into a whale token and a shark. And then you've got, over here, you've got a dolphin comes to your rescue. It's got a variety of things. Move the sea super of your choice to any vacant space of your choice right there. The wind favors you. Move a ship you control 1 to 3 sea spaces. Let's see. Move the shark of your choice already present on the game board to any vacant sea space of your choice. So you can move them anywhere you want. And finally move the whale same way. There are a couple tiles that can be played outside of your turn. So interesting. It's got some strategy to it, which I like. The game board, I'm not going to open up the whole game board. It is big. It's nice looking though. The tiles, I like things with that hexagonal squares to help you make the movements. And then you've got the pieces here, which are all really nicely arranged. I'm not going to take everything out, but you've got the various players here. There's 4 players, so you've got 2 red and blue here and green and yellow on the other side. Here you've got the ships, and there are a dozen of them. And plenty of room for expansion, I guess. And then here you've got whales and sharks and sea monsters. Oh my. Yeah, cool. I'm really looking forward to this game. There's a tactile feel to it. The tiles are supposed to be pretty thick. Yeah, they are. Quite high quality, already punched out, which is nice. So you'd put this down on the island, being a forest, and then when that piece goes into the ocean, you'd flip this over, and there would be a shark, allowing you to move the shark. So it gives you an idea of how that works. Yeah, I just kind of set the camera back up. So that's the stuff inside. I'm really looking forward to this game. I've wanted this for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, I guess. And, one thing about me, and I don't know about how you guys are with collecting things, But when I want something, I usually get it pretty quick. So I got this one within a couple of weeks of first sort of wanting it. All right, so that is Survive. Escape from Atlantis, the 30th anniversary edition with thicker tiles and nice wooden pieces for the men and the shark and the sea monster and the whales. Beautiful looking game with a nice big board. Really looking forward to playing this with my kids and anybody else who I feel I can teach it to, which is probably about anybody. Some games are a little bit more difficult to teach, but I don't think this is going to be one of them. Really looking forward to it. Suspense, adventure, and thrills. Well, who wouldn't like that, right? Let's Survive, Escape from Atlantis. Really excited about this one, guys and gals, and looking forward to playing this one as soon as I can. Hopefully, Thanksgiving weekend's coming up. Hopefully, Thanksgiving weekend I'll be able to check it out with my kids. My wife is not a big board game fan, so anybody out there who has any thoughts on that, how I can get her into the hobby, get her playing some games, let me know. But I think this one might be a good one to try to get her involved with. All right, guys, take care.